Hello and welcome to the Quiver channel. I'm Jason, your host, and I've talked about something called idrac. Now idrac is basically it's at the top of it, integrated Dell remote access controller. This is version 8. This is on my R730. I am upstairs at my main computer. My server is downstairs and I'm connected to it. Now I don't mind showing you what's going on here because my idrac and my main system is on a internal network. It's on my LAN, but it's not accessible from out there. So anything you see of the system in here does not really in any way compromise its ability. So what you're seeing is the dashboard. Basically, it's the system summary. It's telling me that the batteries are okay, the fans are okay, the intrusion system thingy, no one's opened the top up, all that kind of thing. Power supplies are okay, removable flash meters okay, temperatures are okay, and voltages are okay. Tick, 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 tick. Here is the virtual console. This is actually a view straight into what my computer downstairs is doing. It's at the moment downloading a couple of large language models, about 90 terabytes, no, not terabytes, 90 gigabytes worth of data is coming down at the moment. It's one of the new ones I'm downloading, so that's what that computer's doing down there, and I can actually launch, basically do stuff. I can turn its server off and do the basics from up here. This is a very powerful piece of software. So, let's go to power and thermals. It's using 252 watts at the moment because it's doing a couple of things. Plex is running in the background and it's just doing some test checks on all the files and things like that. And it's also, my LLM system is installed at the moment with an LLM working at the moment. A large language model is running in the background, and I'm just doing a few questions on it that can be sorted slowly by that system. So this is just this shows how much power we've got available, because we've got two 750 watt power supplies, platinum power supplies in there. Now the system can run on just one of them, but it's got dual redundancy, and that means it's got all the way up to, because even though they're 750 watt, they are rated for much higher. So for example, while they're both plugged in and idling, if available, at the moment we're only using 252 watts. But if we were up here, we could go up to 1792 watts. Handy if you've installed a graphics card or anything like that. And this shows the use. The use was much more earlier on when I was doing stuff. So yeah, you see that. You'll see that I was doing a lot of stuff earlier on, and that was during while it was transcoding all my videos and all that on Plex. So we got that. Of course, I can alter the power configuration and things like that. Voltage systems, you can check to make sure everything's okay on it and running fine. Then we can go to temperatures, and we can check the CPU temperature and that the ambient temperature. It has the temperature of both air going into the system and air coming out of the system, things like that. So the exhaust temperatures, and the room is at 18 Celsius, so the inlet temperature is about 18 Celsius. Once it's gone through the system, the air that comes out the other side is 35 Celsius out the back. But yeah, everything's perfect. There's no issues. There's no really nothing's happened where it's peaked up above its thingy. So we've got the virtual console, of course, there that we can access if we want to. Alert, setup, troubleshooting, license, all that normal stuff. Then if we go down to hardware, we can look at the hardware main summary. This system's all about giving an admin operator and that an ability from, if you can have it set up for external as well, basically someone could hook into this. Because you got to remember, these servers that usually can be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, hundreds of them in a data center, and you don't want to have to walk down to the damn server to check what's going on. idrac is awesome. You can print out stuff from here and there. So if you look at this, the board system shows you the memory usage, the input-output levels in it. You can just basically go through all these. If we check there, if we go for the net last day, we can look back on the board memory, how much memory has been used by me. Input-output, all the different things. See if I'm coming anywhere near close to overutilizing it and something might need to be changed. Not happening. We're talking thing. So if we go down to batteries, you can just see here it's system board, CMOS battery, just showing me that's the perk one is the RAID controller, and then they've got the main board battery. So there's 2 batteries on it. Then we go to fans. They're running at 30% at the moment. Far more power throughput on them. This system is estimated airflow 20 cubic feet per minute is going through the system. So that I can control these via console. I've got the commands that I can it'll just do all the basic things. So then of course we've got the CPUs. It's bloody gorgeous, these CPUs are. They are brilliant CPUs. 16 cores, 32 threads in total per one. Then we've got the memory. I've only got 128 gig in this. I say only 128 because look at this. 128 gig is only taking up 8 of the 24 memory slots. So when I say only, I mean only. We have all these spare slots here that are not filled. It's a monster. Front panel, it has a little LED panel which shows the health of the area, if there's any electrical errors, important things like that. If you put a card in and there's an error with the card, things like that. Integrated NIC one. It's just shows you a little bit of that there. I've only got one actual cable connected, but you can connect so many things. There's also a dedicated network port for idrac. So if you wanted to make it super secure, you could basically set up a single computer through that, or a tablet or a laptop, going through that single idrac enabled one, and you can make it so you can't access it from any other of the ports on the system. The power supplies are awesome. Power supplies have their own firmware versions and everything can be upgraded and so on. It's got a removable flash media at the back. Not using it at the moment, but I could plug something else in there. Management of USB ports. Yep. Now if we look at storage, physical disks and everything. There we are. Quite a few of them are in a virtual disk. If we look at the virtual disk, I've got 2 virtual disks, got a boot drive. Now, unfortunately, I messed up when I was sorting this out. I've installed the OS on Shojin. So Shojin, a 29 terabyte drive is the OS drive, and the boot drive is just a drive that I haven't initiated fully yet. I will. I need to tweak this one a little bit to just set it up for bits and pieces. I want to use it as a backup for something. Controllers, of course, we've got the perk mini embedded, which is fucking awesome. Love that system. Battery on there, it's ready. Health, jump to health properties. Should be able to bring up that. No. Enclosures. And then, of course, I haven't got that set up. No. So that is the system. That is my idrac system, which I connect to my server, which is connected to my server downstairs. And it's fun. It really is fun. This is like the ultimate power tech for me. It's like totally fun piece of kit that makes me so happy to play with it and mess with it and do things with it and want to put stuff on there and push it. I'm looking for I'm going to put some game servers on there and that, because it'll handle them like nothing else will. And so yes, I hope you're all having a wonderful, splendiferous day.